Oh, live.
Back?
We live. You're
Back?
better. You're better now than you were.
Okay, so no headphones.
Yeah.
I was doing it for a look.
Man, he does it for the looks.
May do it over the gram, bro.
I don't know how they sound good with headphones then.
They've got to just have a different type of things. I mean, most of them will like. Well, that's the thing. Like I'm listening this way, and I'm
Yeah.
talking into a microphone. So they probably have a microphone they're talking into, and then they're listening through this. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But
this. But
yeah,
mine's
yeah.
hardwired. Same concept.
Yeah,
I
same
see
shit.
people with headphones. Maybe if I
Now we're
We
officially
live!
live on Tuesday night, September 2nd.
Yeah.
I played a little
Should've got
Earth,
some
Wind,
more.
and Fire again today. Just so you know, Nathan. Chip, how do you feel about Earth, Wind, and Fire song September?
I like it, but I like hose on your face.
Nice.
That one, you know what I'm talking about? The one with
I know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know the name of the song.
I don't
but
know
what you're
names of
talking-
songs, but yeah, I remember when I was like 12 seeing some people up there, shaking their tail feather and hearing shit like that.
Shake Your Tail
I
Feather
do-
was
yeah, I
Nelly,
do
right?
think there's some
Yes.
Not Earth, Wind, and Fire.
there's some hot Earth, Wind, and Fire songs for sure. September's a good
yeah.
song. It's a good song.
They don't make music like they used to, man.
Well, fuck no, they don't do that. I mean,
Ryan
don't stop that shit,
Williams
bro.
and Prince are very. I think they're both androgynous.
Hey.
See, but
Let's
Prince
start-
wasn't.
Yeah, but
Prince
Prince can get away with it because he's a fucking like singer and he's like the greatest singer of all time. Ryan Williams is a fucking bitch ass hoe.
So for y'all out there who don't know, Jason Whitlock says that the University of Alabama football team has too much gay energy. I'm paraphrasing. They have too much feminine energy to win football games. So the question I have for Nathan, the question I have for Chip, is Ryan Williams gay?
I
You
think
were-
so. I mean, that's the rumor. I mean, you know who I did hear was gay, but he didn't say that. I'm okay
Odell
with
Beckham
it.
Jr.
No,
Shut the
it
fuck
was
up.
It was an Alabama player. What's his name? One of the best wide receivers of all time. I learned
Julio?
that from who was the defensive tackle named Allen. So
Jordan
his
Allen.
brother was in the army with me, and he says this wide receiver is gay, and he played for Atlanta forever. He was great.
Julio Jones.
Julio,
Yeah, Julio.
I heard he was gay.
I'd find it hard. Well, here's the thing.
Well, I looked it up, and people.
I'll say this. I don't think it's gay. I think they're all all those dudes are bi, bro. Like I know for a fact.
That's
going
awesome.
back to LSU for a second degree, and I was like close friends with. I had multiple classes with the girl. Stupid.
I know who it is. I
Yeah,
know who it
but
I
she
know where
hooked
this
up.
story's going
She
to.
hooked up with both Jarvis and OBJ, and
And they
she
were-
was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like they tried to. She met them separately, and then once they both found out that they had hooked up, they're like, oh yeah, like let's do it together. And she's like, no, and they're like, oh well, this is what we do like all the time. So they just were like running trains. And that's the thing. So that's not, and I don't think so. That to me is not bi. That's just like, yeah, that's for like the dude. Black dudes are like that. I mean, shout out to the black people. Like we're a little bit different,
Androgynous.
but
I was gonna put it in. I was gonna say it, Chip.
yeah, but
Just like Gold Dust.
the Gen Z, the Gen Zers of the
Nathan
world.
probably doesn't know who Gold Dust is.
No, I don't know who that is.
He wasn't a pro wrestling guy.
Yeah, I was about to say it's got to be. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a wrestler, but I know the name, but whatever.
He was a androgynous wrestling character
Jesus Christ.
that would like homophobe up.
Yeah, but it was just funny
wrestling.
because he's like, dude, I didn't even know what the word androgynous means.
Yeah, when he agreed
there's like,
to do
we're
the
gonna give you
role.
money. He's like, fuck it, I guess. And he's like, oh shit.
he was like, that's what he was like. He was
He's like,
like,
ah.
Yeah,
You
he's like a
told me what?
redneck. He's like a
he did a
redneck.
great
Yeah.
job, though. He's iconic as fuck.
That's yeah, well, yeah, because
He's a Rose.
here we are.
You know who Dusty Rose is. He's a
Mansoor.
Rose.
Mansoor. Well, yeah, and I'll never forget like one of my like close friends who's like super NFL driven. He told me when Caleb Williams was like coming out, and we're just like he's like writing "fuck Utah" on his nails, and I was like I'm freaking out. Like I'm like this dude's gonna be terrible, which Camp still thinks he is. I think he's gonna be okay, but regardless, he's like yeah the way the world is going, you don't we've never seen guys who are kind of feminine, like might be kind of they're not
Oh,
gay,
I'm
but they're
sure there's
feminine.
more, and that's fine. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, but
I'd
it's
rather
just
you, but
it's
I agree with
wild to
Jason
see.
Whitlock. Keep it fucking like
Yeah, you gotta.
no,
Well, it's because it's still regardless. It's a masculine sport, whether you want to admit that or not. You go out there and you got some dude being like carrying a fucking emotional support doll
that
with
was
painted,
fucking weird, dude.
yeah, with painted fingernails. It's like, well, bro, what are you trying to fucking like
Well, I don't
portray
think
out to the
yeah.
world that no one's scared of you, man. And the whole thing out here is intimidation. That's what football's about. You got to line up and hit a motherfucker in the mouth, and you got a dude being like, "Hey, I'm Lil Nas X," and it's like,
yeah, that's the thing. Like Lil Nas X is probably faking it for money.
yeah, he's on such a, and that's the thing. You can be an artist and do this stuff, but if you're a football player, there have been gay dudes in football,
For
and they
sure.
are like, yeah, we don't want to
And
talk about it because this. Ryan Williams has not caught 100 yards in a game in 10 months or 10 games, 11 games. Like,
since the ball went behind his
Hey,
head.
for the record,
Found out.
Gabe must have jumped in halfway through this
oh
conversation.
boy.
Gabe
Oh, shit.
asked the question, is this about Ryan Williams being a flamer? Yes. The
Just
question
about
was
Ryan Williams being playing?
the question was, is Ryan Williams gay? And I think the
I
consensus
still say,
is
but I say, but no,
androgynous.
I think he's bi because he said,
Androgynous.
wait, he was said,
Or he could be lying. He could.
well,
be
he
trying-
said during the, well, this is crazy too, is like with all the rednecks in Alabama, which if there's a less
You're
acceptable,
embarrassing all 90,000.
yeah, if there's a fan base that would be less accepting to gay football player, give me one. It's got to be Alabama. Like they're probably like, oh, you could suck some dick if you win games. Now they lost, and like, you ain't gonna suck dick around here now, boy. Come on,
Yeah, you dropped 2 balls in your hands.
you
boy.
you done got a
He
concussion.
did
on
drop
us.
a lot of balls.
Yeah, because
He's not good with handling balls, so I probably don't think he's really gay.
well, because he wouldn't catch them in his mouth. So
Ayo.
Ayo. No, I think he's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know one way or the other. Camp was just trying to set us up. I don't know. Our pod's about to get fucking deleted from YouTube because the Camp's dumbass.
We didn't say anything
question.
homophobic. We just asked whether or not he was gay. And
Nothing
we,
wrong with it. I don't think there's anything
Pretty
wrong
sure.
with it.
Oh, okay.
But I
no,
also
we
think he
asked
could
a
be
question.
lying.
Yeah, we asked a question and we settled on that he's probably androgynous.
Yeah, he's probably not really gay. He just likes.
He's definitely not gay. He definitely will fuck. He'll stick his dick in any hole that's around him.
Yeah, like Creed. Remember Creed in The Office? He's like, I went to Woodstock. There's good.
I
There's
thought
a
you
good
meant
chance-
like
I-
I
he's
think
like-
like the greatest band of all time. I was like, don't you fucking say shit about Creed, bro.
no, like Creed from The Office, and he goes,
Yeah,
Can
"There's a
you
good chance a guy
take
could've fell in there."
me high?
He goes,
Yeah,
he goes, "There's a good chance a guy could have fell in there. No one would know. I wouldn't have known, or something like that."
You know what the best thing is? Our y'all's friend, not mine, since we don't speak anymore. His initials are MW. His favorite
He doesn't
character
talk-
from
He doesn't talk
his
to us.
his favorite character from The Office was Creed, and I always found that funny because there's no one he relates to less than Creed.
It was a funny character. Though. I mean,
Creed's the man. Oh yeah, they're elite. Anyway, all right, Dan, let's start the show. You
Another
get on the road.
comment from Gabe in the chat. No, Little Nas X isn't faking it, dog.
I mean, he was walking naked through the street the other day, and when they arrested him, he would Barry Brown touchdown. Not he was walking through the street, and when they arrested him, they gave him like DUI tests and tests for narcotics, and he was just straight sober.
Yeah,
but he was like freaking out. He was like being all weird. He's naked as fuck, and he's just like,
Yeah, he's a
he's just
pedophile.
he's just a freakazoid. Yeah, I mean, he has fucking
pedophile.
Satan blood, bro. But anyway, all right.
So tonight is Tuesday. Monday, we did our Monday night armchair quarterback club episode, recapping the Clemson game for the last time. Tonight, we're going to turn the page as Chip's
Turn the
favorite.
page.
Before I
the
even
page.
finished it, he knew what I was talking about.
We've got
as
to
Chip's
page.
favorite
That bitch is
politician's
psycho.
wife.
That
Nathan,
bitch
do you
is
have any
fucking
clue
psycho.
what we're talking about?
No, I was like texting some people.
Tim
about the tier.
Waltz's wife.
Oh god.
It was like turn the page.
Turn the page. So tonight we're going to turn the page and go to La Tech and kind of preview La Tech. It's probably not going to take us very long to preview La Tech. So then we're going to jump into our questions, our roundtable questions, and give our answers for that for the La Tech game. But before we get to that, first order of business, like and subscribe to the podcast. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your favorite LSU podcast, the Go Team. The top 25 poll. We had predictions post game about that, where LSU would land.
Split the difference, basically.
We split the
between all
difference.
of us. Yeah.
Can we say that the coaches poll is not the legitimate one? Can we agree to that? And
Yeah,
I'm not just
it's
saying
AP. It's AP. That's why I
AP
said
is
split
the
the difference.
one.
I said 4, you said 2, or we said 4, you said 2. We split the difference. It's 3.
Yeah, I was saying
So-
2 or 3, and then somebody said 6. I don't remember who it was.
You planted your flag hard.
and that when somebody said 6, and I don't remember who it was.
Oh, I knew it. Someone said 6. I remember.
But that was also before it was.
And
it
that's
was,
when I got stupid and was like, "Fuck that! 6 is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to be stupid and say 2."
Yeah.
I thought 4 or 5. I mean,
Yeah, I
5
thought-
at work.
Yeah, I said 4. Well, because the thing is,
But that was before
again,
Notre Dame.
going back to it for the millionth time, I just want to say this again. It's not what I think. It's not about what. It's about how stupid the voters are, because the voters are retarded. Sorry
Yeah,
for the R
they
word.
don't-
But
Oh, that's a
I
good
was
one.
trying to judge what they would do. I don't. There's not a question in my mind that you got the number 1 team in the country in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But
I think Ohio State deserves one.
I
still.
think they did a fine job. I think they did a fine job. The fact that we jumped Georgia, I respect that. And so the Penn State, whatever. I think 3 is good. I think that's very fair. I think it's actually
Yeah.
they did
what
right.
What does Pate have us at?
Like 17.
Mike, if you're listening, we open invitation to come on and talk about the JP
Dude.
Power Poll. But
Bro,
I don't
what's
understand.
wrong
Isn't
with
it
that guy?
isn't it a shtick? His poll. It's not a real poll.
But so that's where it goes into. He said these aren't rankings; these are power rankings. So he's trying to say, he's basically saying, this is who I think is going to be like the best teams at the end. These are the strongest teams. Okay, I get that to an extent, but how the fuck do you have Texas 1 and Ohio State's 2? They just played each other. One team beat the other. How do you have a team that's 0-1 as the number 1
Dude,
ranked power
He's
team?
just, he's
He
just
had-
a cock. That's
And
all
so
he
that,
is.
and so that's where I'm like, that's where my thing is. I mean, and shout out to Pot of Gold, Mike, for those of you who also don't listen. Pot of Gold, our brothers in Christ. They
Our brothers
Mike
in
has been
podcast.
yes, fair.
They're the
Mike has
best.
been going at Josh Pate, because Josh Pate literally used to be this up and coming guy, and he was very sound.
great.
He was very normal.
I liked
and then
him.
he got a head that was too big. He married a chick from Bama. He spent 6 months doing podcast tour, and now he's fucking lost his mind. And he's trying, you know what I need to do? I need to curate controversy because I'm getting more clicks and likes and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all that's going to happen is yeah, you might do this, but then you're going to fucking crash. I mean, those power rankings he put out tonight were the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, what are you
should have
doing?
seen Camp's picks in 2023, 2003's NCAA basketball tournament. He had Gonzaga back when they were 8 seeds in the Final Four. I mean, that was doing that then.
Are you talking
Gonzaga
about
was not a Final
guessing?
Four. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about March Madness.
Yeah.
I think you meant video game. Okay,
It's a
yeah,
joke.
I
It's
got
always
you.
a joke, I say.
I got you.
Because they lost the opening day. They lost.
I got you.
Everybody who's ever done a bracket for 20 years has had a national champion or Final Four team lose in the first round, especially the last 5 years. There's more and more upsets.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
you're not
talking
you're not
2003.
picking unless you go on a limb and
2003.
lose.
Or
That's
no,
fair.
excuse me, 2001.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying. Yeah.
The pride is for the man in the arena, and I put my picks out there.
No,
That's
I
fair. You
respect
got
it.
to.
I liked Gonzaga. Though.
I'll never forget. There was I think it was 2008 or 2009. I was scouting. I scouted every game. I went through every single team's schedule. And Texas A&M
I remember
Corpus
watching the
Christi
game that
was
year.
playing Wisconsin. They were 15 seed and they played 2. I picked Wisconsin. I picked Texas A&M Corpus Christi every game. Dude, they were up by 25 at half. I was like, I am the fucking smartest person alive. Wisconsin had PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker dominated and hit a game-winning 15-footer. So they lost by 1 point.
I
And
watched
remember
it
being
with you.
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
I know.
We
Yeah,
watched it at my
I do.
house,
Yeah.
and we were
Yeah. Yeah, I remember being like, "I'm the smartest man on." Oh, devastation. But anyway, that's the most heartbreaking thing I've ever had.
Anything else on polls?
No,
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm not.
yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think
three's
polls
a
right
good
now don't give a
spot.
fuck. Yeah, polls don't give a fuck right now because all that matters is everything's gonna sort it out. I mean, don't even get me started with South Carolina and some of these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody played
Well,
anybody.
apparently, Lenore Sells is the best player in college football too, by Josh Payton. He's
Josh
changed
Payton.
7 times. He's
Yeah.
changed 7 times in a month.
He's
As-
not legitimate.
as
If you
someone
have a
who-
poll like that,
And he
you're not
used to be.
legitimate.
Yeah,
That's the
that's so true.
problem.
So true. Somebody who like lives.
Gabe
in, like,
claims
this-
he got the 2015 bracket 100% perfect.
That no, stop it. We need there. You either have to have significant. There's only been like 3 perfect brackets ever in the history of like ESPN. So you gotta fucking if you're gonna say that, give us proof. You gotta have proof.
I guarantee
still have
Gabe
proof-
couldn't
I have
name the
proof of
national
my
champion.
99 percentile.
I couldn't name the national
That was
championship in
pretty- remember
2015. Probably Kentucky. Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, you fill out so many. I filled out like 5, and one was in the 99 percentile. Remember that in 2013?
Oh yeah, my best one was
That was
LSU in 2006 because it put us in the national champion and we went to the
Yeah, that was
final
a-
four. So I was like, yay!
Weird Final Four too.
I finished in the
Um,
top 100 one time in a women's basketball.
Dude, he like killed
Okay,
it.
stop it. We're done. We're done with that.
That was back in the
no more than-
Simone Augustus days.
Yeah,
Shut up.
but
That was
Simone,
legit.
Simone,
was different
when Pokey was eating pussy was when we were legitimate.
Pokey got a raw deal, man. See what I did there?
She did, and she would have saved us millions. No, I'll say the last thing about just the rankings. I mean, I think it is what it is. Like nobody knows shit from fuck, and that's what I think it's a joke about. You do have to have preseason rankings. People are like, oh, don't have preseason. You have to have them to some extent, but it's funny how wrong the media is. And if you really look at things and use your own brain, you can decipher like things are wrong. I mean, just look at all the stuff they got wrong this past weekend. I mean, every game.
Yeah,
Bill Bel-
Josh
I mean,
Pate left Texas at number 1.
yeah. So yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. So none of this matters right now. It's all fun. It is what it is. But I guarantee you, I don't give a shit that we're 3, bro. It don't matter to me. It don't matter. I don't think it matters to those dudes.
Doesn't matter
think-
where you start, matters where you finish.
Yeah, and
That's
I
the only
think,
thing
and
that
I think,
matters.
and that's this is the first time, and we've been in this situation a while. And this is the what second time in 15 years we've been like top 3. Is there another time?
Dude,
2000
how
2011, 2019.
In
we were.
08, I think we were ranked pretty high.
But I meant okay. Well, that's even going back further. I'm saying 15 years. So I'm
Yeah.
saying like,
I guess that is more than 15 years.
I know we're old as shit. But that's my point. Is like when we get this high, it's because we are those fucking dudes. And so I don't
Yes.
give a shit what's going on. We're just gonna keep on doing us. Florida or Louisiana Tech. You're here. Florida, you're next. Let's go.
Gabe says he got the Final Four and national championship correct.
okay,
That
that's
is not a that's not
That
a
is
perfect
way
bracket.
fucking
done
different.
That
But
is
good
not
job.
a perfect
Though.
bracket.
Still, good job, Gabe. I'm gonna give you props.
Yes,
Here's your
solid.
participation trophy, Gabe. And he just sent me proof of it. He literally sent the picture of a handwritten
well,
bracket from
But that happens,
2015.
I mean, that happens. If
That
you
is
do
weird that he has that. Well, I mean, shout out to that. but-
Wisconsin,
it's great. It's
Duke,
great. It's great though. Gabe,
UK,
it's phenomenal. I'm
and
not-
Michigan
like,
State.
You probably did really well if you played in a
I'm
tournament.
fucking Trey
So
Davis.
what we learned is Gabe won a bracket challenge once in his life. And I'm a
What-
two-time winner.
One more time than me.
Oh,
Can I
damn, Nate.
bring this up? I mean, are we?
As the college basketball. Listen, as many times I've lost to Katie Lockfield, who just fucking guesses colors and mascots, and I'm sitting there grinding and watching every game.
You can know
The
too
brackets,
much, man.
the brackets are a joke. It's false. No one cares about brackets, but I always do them. So
I have one other thing I
Yeah,
want to
Katie
get to.
Lockfield
Yeah,
and Matt Moscona's mom win it all the time.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Moscona's mom. I got one other quick thing. I had planned on turning the page, just like Tim Waltz's wife.
There you go.
However, Dabo Sweeney couldn't keep his mouth shut. I'm sure everybody listening heard the quote from Dabo that both teams played poorly. Just LSU barely passed the exam and graded a 65, Clemson with a 58, and Brian Kelly, greatest comeback of all time, You think he pre-planned
Dunked on
that?
him, bro. Nah,
You
I
think,
don't
or
think.
was it spur of the moment? Because if it's
I
spur of
think
the
I think
moment, I
Brian
love it even
Kelly
more.
is super
I
fucking.
think he. I think he. I think it was spur of the moment, bro. If you like look at him, because the thing is, Kelly was like talking, and then it's almost like you could see him being like, he just keeps roasting him and roasting him. And he's like, oh, fuck. Like, let me try to walk it back. And he starts walking it back, and like everything cuts off. Like, because he's like, well, yeah, it's actually all in the past. So we don't need to worry about it. And then it gets cut off because he just dunked on him because it's a fucking joke what Dabo said. But at the same time, you get what Dabo says. It's coach speak. He's trying to like, you can't just say, hey, my team just got dog walked all fucking game. But he's like, oh yeah, the touchdown, of course it got called back. Of course it did, whatever. But no one talks about Mansour Delane getting goddamn the worst block in the last 5 years, decleated. We should have won that game by 30, but Dabo can't say that, so he's just gonna whatever. But it comes across as disrespectful because fuck you, man. Like, I want more respect. Be like, hey, we didn't play that well. Like, LSU played well. Like, they had some moments. They would have they had a 75 and we did a 58. Don't be like, oh, neither one of us played well. It came down to the last play of the game. Bitch, no, it did, but it fucking didn't. And every fucking body knows it didn't, dog.
Yes.
It's in my house. Sorry.
Chip, any comments on that?
I think Dabo is just a pompous asshole. I mean, like, I think he's a good person. I mean, maybe, but like, he's arrogant. He's an arrogant. I mean,
I think he spilled over
Christian.
too much.
It looked like he was trying to fucking tell the rest, hey, at Bible study tomorrow, guys.
He was constantly laughing with them.
Just like fucking finger popping in everybody's asshole.
Popping in everybody's asshole.
I think he let the coach speak spill over into the press conference.
Yeah,
and it's stupid. You shouldn't have said those things. Like, stick to your own lane.
Well, and the thing is, you got to realize also how many games he's lost the last few years, and he went from like this god to people are questioning him because the portal. Like, bro, y'all are falling behind because you don't go into the fucking portal. Like, you have 2 portal players in the last 4 years. I mean, you can't keep up with that, but you're just going to keep being like, well, we're just going to do it the Clemson way. Well, the Clemson way is not working. You've bought enough time with these fans because you've won some games or whatever. But now they're starting for the first time ever as a head coach. He's feeling a lot of pressure. He's constantly getting questioned. And as we talked about before, we talked about the Clemson State media. He doesn't like being questioned. So then these people are questioning him. He's like, well, no, it's a good game. It's this and it's that. Like, what? Like, after the game, he talked about somebody asked him about the SEC. They're like, oh, yeah, you went 0-3 versus the SEC last year and you're 0-1 this year. And he's like, well, we're 15-12 all time. Like, he just had that stat. He started to feel pressure and he doesn't respond to it as well because he's never had it. Whereas BK's like, I'm just gonna be me, whether you like me or not. And so now BK's like on the up and up, and he's like, all right, I got some dudes who aren't Irish Catholics or Samoans, and I got some dudes who are about that life. I'm gonna start fighting back. And he's dropping his fucking nuts on the dude, and I love it. I'm so here for Walmart Brian Kelly.
Missed the days of the Bobby Bowdens whenever they were just so humble. Do you remember what he said? Well,
see, I miss the days of Steve Spurriers, so I like the Brian Kelly comments.
I love it.
No.
Because as long as you win, talk your shit. As long as you win,
back it up.
He was losing. It was his last season. He goes, "Well, I wasn't expecting that one." He lost.
Oh yeah, it's the Steve
South Florida. He lost to South Florida. He's like, wasn't expecting that one.
Bro, I'm all about like there's different ways to talk shit, right? There's ways of like if you just talk shit to talk shit and like you can't even back it up. Like, this isn't about if you're going into a game and you're like, oh, fuck this team, we're gonna beat them, blah, blah. That's not what happened. It's somebody, they're like, hey, this coach said y'all didn't play that well, but you beat them. I'd be like, we beat the shit out of them. Like, screw it. Like, so yeah, stand on that shit. And I love that. Like, no, you're not taking this away from me. We won. Shut your fucking mouth. Move on. Why are you still talking about us, bro? Shut up. I love it, bro.
And I'm rooting for Clemson now because I want them to do good.
Yes, we want them to go undefeated from here on out.
Yeah, but fuck Dabo right now. Like,
I
that
don't
was
really-
Gabe's
I don't really
Ga-
want that much.
Gabe in the chat says to be a successful
I
football
can understand
coach.
that, Nathan. I wouldn't want either one of those teams to win.
Doesn't matter. What would Gabe say?
Yeah, Gabe in the chat said to be a successful football coach, I think you have to have a little arrogance. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Then they're both successful football coaches. But he is feeling the pressure, like Nathan said, obviously, because he's.
I don't know how much pressure he's really feeling though, and I don't really care about the topic enough to really discuss it.
Yeah.
But if he makes the playoff every year, he's unfireable. And I think they're on the path to make the playoffs every year. They're just not going to win another national championship.
But yeah,
but he still won 2. So even if he goes out 10 years from now with 2 national championships,
successful as hell.
They're going to name the stadium after him.
Yeah.
So I think it's relative. I know what you're saying, but I don't think he's.
I mean, last year they made it, but they shouldn't have really made it. And so there've been 3.5. He's averaged 3.5 losses over his like 5 years. Yeah. So he's kind of slipping. But this year they should be better in the ACC. So he's fine. He is fine. But there is chatter being like, "What the fuck's going on?" It's like, well, you know what the fuck's going on? They just aren't that good. You got too many white dudes. Go.
Exciting whites.
Did y'all look back at all the other SEC games this week? Like, have y'all did y'all go look at Florida? I mean, I guess you can't.
I mean, yeah, I watched like everything. I had nothing to do.
Was anybody impressed you a lot at all?
Missouri a little bit.
They impressed you?
Missouri a little bit.
Good, because I have them at a bet with Kansas.
I mean, nobody played anybody, so like it doesn't really matter. Actually, Mississippi State actually played really well. I was actually shocked by Mississippi State. Mississippi State hosts Arizona State this weekend, and Arizona State's only 6-point favorites. Like,
wait, didn't Mississippi State? What was the final score of that game
last year? Mississippi State
was
this
it
weekend. I don't remember.
Was it 34-17?
I think they might even took it more. No, that was
34-17. Yeah, they played New Mexico. No, Mississippi State won more than that.
They played. They played Southern Miss, right?
Oh yeah, I think it was 34-17, but it was like at Southern Miss, and it was.
But Southern Miss hasn't been good in a long time.
But they have Marshall's. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. They got Marshall's coach. So Marshall was pretty good last year. So Marshall was pretty good. They lost their entire team who Georgia played. So they had like 70 players because all those dudes went to Southern Miss with the coach. So Southern Miss is going to be like pretty good in their like conference or whatever. I'm not saying like Mississippi State just looked better than they fucking have. That's what I'm saying. Like they actually have like a pulse. They're not good by any means.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, I didn't really. I was not impressed with. I don't want to talk about South Carolina. I'm done with them. Florida just beat Long Island. The only
games I watched.
I didn't even know they had a football team. That's crazy.
They've only been around for a couple of years, but they look like they have the same exact colors as Southern, so they looked like Southern. And the second play of the game, they did a quarterback zone, and the dude just ran up the middle and just fumbled, and they skipped and scored. I was like, that's about right. That's how the game started. But
this week we play the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Sonny Cumbie in his 4th season at Louisiana Tech. His record last year was 5-8, making a bowl game with a 5-7 record. They lost the Independence Bowl. The year before that, they went 3-9. The year before that, they went 3-9. So La Tech, not a very good in-state program.
It's not. There's not a lot going on with them.
The only really noteworthy thing is they do have a player that is preseason Conference USA Defensive Player of the Year, former LSU Tiger,
middle linebacker
Fields.
Yeah, Colby Fields went to South Carolina.
Went to South Carolina for a minute. I thought he was better at South Carolina.
Yeah, he wasn't. Wild, just a wild scenario from him. 4-star. I think he went to John. Where'd he go? He went like John Harris.
Somewhere in New Orleans, yeah.
But I never even heard the dude. Cam and I talked about this earlier.
Did he go to Rummel?
Yeah, Rummel.
I mean, I remember when he came to LSU, and I remember like, who's this guy? He's just like a walk-on. I was like, he played South Carolina? And Cam's like, oh, he played. Yeah, he played. I was like, no, he had 1 tackle. Then he didn't play for us basically at all. And then last year played really well, and he is the preseason Conference USA Player of the Year.
Yeah, he was all over the field.
Crazy. And he had 13 tackles against Southeastern. So if they have anything, they have that going for them.
Don't they have a God, a Hall of Famer, Suns wide receiver too. I can't.
Speaking of which, did
one of
y'all
the
know?
Bills.
Okay, Tim Rattay. Remember Tim Rattay?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Legend.
Y'all know Tim Rattay's on our staff?
I did know that.
Dude,
That's who that is.
If you go and
I
look,
looked at him, I was like, is that?
it is impossible to find analysts on our. I went to LSU Sports. I Googled for like an hour trying to find our defensive and offensive analysts, and you can't find anywhere. But yeah, Tim Rattay is an offensive analyst. Our coaching staff is stacked. Tim Rattay is a fucking baller.
Isn't this his second year?
I think it might be. I mean, just
I remember when they announced he was going there, and it felt like it was prior to last season.
Tim Rattay?
That was just
who did he play for in the pros? What the
he was drafted by the 49ers.
Yeah,
Jesus,
49ers played for the
I
Cardinals.
Fucking clue.
Beat Alabama to beat with a Hail Mary.
Yeah, no, we did Camp and I were doing some research earlier. Their quarterback is from Saddleback College. Saddleback College is right next to Michael Block's the PGA guy, Michael Block's golf course.
Blocky, shout out Blocky. Hole in one.
It's just a whole lot of
he faked that he didn't see it.
Yeah, it's just shut up. There's just nothing to talk about. I mean, they're Louisiana Tech. They was 3-0 at halftime. Camp
3-0 at halftime against Southeastern.
They had a scoop. They had a scoop and score for a touchdown.
Kobe Field.
They had like 262 yards of offense. They only handed the ball off to a running back 11 times. One got 6 carries. One got 5 carries. Other than that, the quarterback got 16 carries. There's nothing to write home.
There was a lot of weird stuff.
Our boy still on the team? Is our boy still on the team? The guy who had cancer and was from like Washington Parish. What was his name? He came to our tailgate one time and we fed him.
Devontae Lee.
Yeah, no, Devontae's not there. And if he is there, he didn't play. So I don't.
And that's not Washington Parish. That's Tangipahoa Parish.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Washington's way up north. No. Yeah, they so their quarterback. I was telling Camp, I don't understand. He was like 14-19 for like 200 yards and touchdown or two, but his QBR was like a 23. So, and he didn't have any fumbles. I don't know what was going on. He must have. I don't know. There was a sack. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it's going to be bad. We just let's get up 35-3 at half. Bring in Van Buren in the second half. I mean, let's just get out of here, man. Let's just do it.
Bro, you remember how last night you were talking about it? It's about La Tech, but like you were talking about how like just close the team is. Van Buren was apparently like fucking with Nuss behind.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's cool, man. You know, like Van Buren started last year for an SC team, and that's just it makes me really like that kid.
It's just selflessness, man. They just that's what you. That's what I've always said. Like, I think Brian Kelly's a good coach.
I would rather.
Just, you got to do whatever.
And y'all called me the troll. That was the troll right there.
That was an obvious, but that was You troll when you're just being a fucking asshole. That was a funny troll. You like do it to hurt people's feelings. But this is the game. But this is like on to that point. This is the game where you're like, hey, Kyle Parker, Nick Anderson, y'all are just fucking blocking your ass off every play. You're Nick Anderson. We're motioning you across so you can like crack a fucking D end, and he's just like, thank you, sir. May I have another? So now we're gonna play action that. He's just gonna hit a wheel route, and you just throw it to him and give him some bread this week. This is where you get some bread. I wouldn't even
play action. I would just fucking let him run and go. Just
regardless. Like this is where
NGL action.
I was critical of Hilton, and then I started thinking about it. He's gonna have a day where he goes off. He's gonna have a game.
I don't think he is. I'm out.
Because listen, I love you. Listen, you're talking to the dude who a week ago was like, this guy's gonna have this many yards. And this, if you go back and watch the game, like he was trying to block, but every single other receiver we have, they fucking get after it blocking. Dude, they're blocking out there like their lives depend on it.
What's broken hand blocking?
Yeah, and Hilton's kind of just like patty caking around. He's not like not trying, but these other dudes are like going like Barry and Brown is fucking walking onto the dude, and the dude they're legit fighting out there. Hilton's not doing that, and that's how like you don't play. I mean, yes,
and our second time out of the first half we wasted because he didn't line up correctly. Nuss
And he jumped
lost
off
his mind.
sides when Anderson was literally, I mean, one
That
one-on-one.
that Anderson play, bro. Anderson lost his fucking mind once he caught that ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's just nothing over there, and it's just you're just like, dude. I mean, if you're a fifth year senior, you can't be having multiple mental mistakes, plus just like effort. Like it's just everything he does is just wrong. Like and Brian Kelly, I think we talked about this the other night on here, like after the post game, and I know me and Mike talked about it later. Like Brian Kelly said Aaron Anderson, he basically said that during practice, Aaron Anderson doesn't do shit. Like
He did
doesn't
say that.
Throw on
from,
Davey.
from
Throw on Davey. We said
well,
that.
he's like, he doesn't show shit. He goes, but when the lights are on, he's like, that dude's special. And you're like, yeah. And I feel like it's the exact opposite. When the lights are on, Chris Hilton just fucks and doesn't do shit, man.
Yeah, he probably
I
has
mean,
a sport animal. Like,
I mean,
he
dude,
probably-
you are the stud athlete who all three of us right now, without any training, could catch a ball from Garrett Nussmeier on that play, could just catch it and go a yard and a half. That's honestly all he had to do. If we really break it down that way, catch it a yard and a half. And instead he caught it, and then like he saw, because I told you like the rover was sprinting towards him. So he catches it and he like freaks out. He's like, I'm gonna go juke this guy. And then his feet start like stumbling like Bambi, and then he just falls down and fumbles. And you're just like, bro, be a fucking goddamn athlete. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's just crazy to me though, like him catching that underneath ball against like Baylor and watching him take it up the field. That guy can't do more. He looked like against Bell, like
but here's the thing. I guarantee
because he's a long
like,
strider. He's not a
for
he's
sure.
not a quick twitch athlete.
For sure. And the thing is, I'm sure at La Tech, he's going to have 4 catches for like 80 yards and a couple of touchdowns because it's against La Tech. But when I guarantee, when it's Florida, when it's South Carolina, when it's Bama, when it's Ole Miss, he's not going to fucking do shit. He does stuff he just beats up with a shitty competition.
Our friend in Japan just hit us in the chat.
Fearless leader, boy, do.
Referencing the QBR on ESPN, he says, I think the QBR on ESPN's website is broken because Nuss had a -1 QBR.
Okay,
that's okay.
Good call.
Yeah, thank you, Shaq. Because I was telling Camp, I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Like nothing makes sense. I'm like just doing the math. I'm like, he didn't have any interceptions, fumbles. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Yes.
All right, what's next?
Do we want anything else about La Tech? I mean, we should go out there and just destroy them.
I think.
I mean, surely we're going gold, white, gold, right?
Yeah,
First
home
game.
Opener we should go
always.
Gold,
so they should be baby blue. Shout out to them adding baby blue jerseys. They could be regular blue. They could be royal.
I love their white, blue, white combo.
Ooh, no.
You don't like that.
This is the one time I'm gonna say this. I normally am a like, pants match the helmet, but I like their little like red, blue, white.
I do like that traditional look.
Yeah.
The red helmets. Yeah.
I'm more curious what blue they're going to go with because they've installed the baby now, and so I think but they might do royal with us.
They might keep it traditional. I could see. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. As long as we wear gold, white.
That's
gold,
that's our last thing about that. Was my only other thing. I'm like, I wonder how it'll look on TV.
Because we're not going to spend a whole lot of time previewing La Tech because they don't have a whole lot to preview. We're going to jump into our roundtable questions for the week.
I'm going to get some water real quick.
Both of y'all are going, but I'll go through this.
I'm listening.
So this week we did send the questions to Nathan and Chip beforehand so that they could better understand the assignment. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take turns. One of us is going to go first, and we're going to each make our predictions, and we're going to try to make different predictions when it comes to all of our weekly roundtable questions. The reason we're asking the same questions this week is because the answers could be a whole lot different this week than last week, because if things go well, somebody like Caden Durham shouldn't get 100 yards. Hopefully we get a lead. He gets out of there in the first quarter. And so it gets some other guys some action. So that's the purpose of this.
I didn't look at any of the questions, but I just figured what it is.
I sent it to you guys so you guys would understand the assignment.
Well, yeah,
I
but
have-
I kind of, it's the same assignment as the other day. I got it. Just figured it
Yeah,
out.
we screwed it up last week. You were calculating Nuss's yards for the
Yeah, so it's like
season.
I'm not even gonna do that. So it's fine. It's a lot of text. I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking guess. All right, we'll
I'm-
start it off. Go.
So the first one I'm going to skip. What is the biggest storyline of this week?
There's no fucking storyline.
The storyline is how fast can Nussmeier get to the bench?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How long
Get
can
the
Michael
backups. Get the backups playing.
That is the main storyline of the week. So
I think it even goes more to like just the entire fucking starters. I mean, I don't want Witten there. I mean, I want all the starters to be gone as fast as possible. And this is one of those games that in the past we would get our starters out, but you wouldn't even notice when they'd go out because we have depth and they're also studs behind them. So I want to see that. I want to see some freshmen at linebackers and shit like that.
This is
So-
a suspense.
second question, LSU will win if
The fuck?
we don't turn the ball over 5 times or more.
LSU will win if we show up to the stadium.
Yeah,
we don't
we'd
get
have
in
to
a
crash.
wreck.
Have to
If we
prove
don't get
are
on the wreck
Marshall.
from the hotel to Victory Hill, we will
Yeah,
win.
we are Marshall
How
has
about
to have
If there's not a terrorist attack.
Yeah, we are.
Marshall.
Who in particular are you looking forward to seeing the most on offense?
Oh, this is an easy one.
Go. Nate, you first.
Harlan Berry.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
Well,
you have to.
I'm not gonna say that one now.
I'll go Nick
Um,
Anderson.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I was gonna say
'Cause I think he
shout out to
did
Jelani Watkins.
Yeah,
Oh,
you said it earlier.
Inbred.
I want to see him get some touchdowns this week. Well,
Yeah.
not touchdowns, a touchdown. I want to see him get a long reception because he did a lot of blue collar work last week, and I'd like to see him rewarded this week.
I'll say that guy coming in, like getting him in the portal, I was always just like, bro, like he's just a big
Whatever.
body dude. I watched highlights. He's coming off ACL, but hearing about him in camp and then watching him block like he did, and then post game, he is the first guy. He's standing right next to Kelly. He is the most hype guy about the football. I'm like, this is the guys you need, and so that's why I'm like, I'm so positive that he's not going to leave, and now you got a guy like him coming back and but yeah, that dude.
I was
is gonna
talking
be
about that
awesome.
with someone today.
Chip, Chip, who you looking forward to?
I actually want to see the tackles play again. I mean, not Tyree. I want to see Weston Davis have a good game.
That's
He
good.
needs that.
You know what? Going on top of that, maybe a little Carius Kern.
Yeah, maybe Curtis will come back. I wonder if he was injured. I don't know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just saying, like maybe we can get him some reps.
Fearless Leader 7 also said there is so many other guys in that wide receiver room. There's no space for weakness.
No, for sure. Absolutely
Gabe
not. Like,
Gabe says
Can baby Megatron get some catches this week?
is that Trades?
That's no, I was calling the guy.
Manchild.
Manchild.
Ooh, that's
yeah.
that's somebody I'd want to see. Gabe says gold, purple, gold. I don't think we've done that in a home opener since 94.
It'll be gold, white,
It'll be white.
gold,
Okay.
gold, white, gold, and then we'll bust out the gold, purple, gold against
Southeast.
SLU. Yeah.
Hopefully nothing stupid against Florida uniform.
Oh wait,
wise.
baby.
It's gonna
Ice
be
it out,
it's gonna be yellow.
Ice it out, baby. Oh, it actually
I don't know if we're going back.
It's a gold game. It's gonna be gold. It's
Yeah.
gold game.
All right, we'll
It's a
cover
gold
that
game.
next week. We'll
Yeah,
cover
yeah,
that
no,
next.
no,
I don't
keep
want to.
going.
I don't want to get.
Yeah, no, keep going.
I don't want to get triggered. Who on defense are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Y'all go this time.
Oh.
I don't fucking know. don't even
I
know.
want to see. Well, I don't want to see him play a full game, but like I loved seeing Halsey play that whole entire second half. And I'm excited to see him come out in the first quarter and just take someone's head off. I really love that dude, man.
Oh, yeah, he's the man.
I don't want to see much of this guy, but I want to see what he does against a really poor offensive line. I want to see Bernard Gooden.
Oh,
Oh,
'cause
yeah, dude.
Those highlights
Wow.
and like he
That's-
never
yeah, dude.
because
This-
Klubnik
that's
got
that
rid of the
poor
ball.
place,
So,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
Klubnik got rid of the ball so well, but Gooden was so
Dude,
disruptive.
between like that, I told you, like I watched so many breakdowns just in general, and I started respecting the fuck out of Klubnik. I mean, he was getting rid of the ball that everybody else would be freaking out. I sent those.
Turn the
like,
page.
those-
Turn the page. Turn the page. because we got a lot more questions we got to get
I'm
through.
sorry. I don't know. I don't care about. I mean, I don't know.
No, who are you looking forward to on defense? You got to
Dude,
give
I
me
have no
somebody.
idea. There's 35 fucking people. I guess just I was gonna say Pickett, but dude, I don't know, man. There's so
Say
many
Pickett.
dudes.
Pickett's a great
Okay,
answer.
it's fine.
Get-
That's a
but
good
you
one,
don't.
Nick.
But no one's gonna. They're not gonna throw at him, so it don't matter. It don't matter.
And Brian Kelly confirmed today that Ashton Stamps did not play because he was beat out. But he also went on to say that we're going to need him at some point in the season. So he needs to be ready. Could be just him bullshitting.
We're better without him.
But Moscona asked him, why didn't Stamps play any defensive snaps? And he said the rotation is the rotation based on the best players or something along those lines.
Shout out to Scone
What's
for
his-
getting a little bit better now that like people have left and he realizes he has to step up his game.
Yeah, that was a good question to ask.
That's a good question. That's a great question.
What
Yeah.
freshman will have the biggest impact?
Oh, well, I would say the same one that he said earlier.
Yeah, Harlan Berry. That's who I was going to go with.
Just keep on going. Just keep on going.
Any other freshman skilled players? Is
Just Tehran or
Tehran.
Colin Hurley?
That's it. Yeah.
Because
No,
if
no,
things
it's-
go well, he should get
no,
snaps.
I really, you know, who I want to see Bigfoot kick a 50-yarder.
I was gonna
Shut
hold
up.
on. I was
That
gonna
actually-
get to that.
not
That's
bad-
a question.
not- yeah,
I
okay.
modified a question for that one, so we'll get to
Yeah.
that in a second.
Okay.
Who will score the first touchdown for the Tigers?
Oh, well, that's easy. What's his name's going to break like a 80-yard run?
I was gonna say Darren. So I'm not gonna make that
He's
mistake.
gonna
again.
he's gonna go off like he did.
All right, I'll say Jawan Johnson.
Nate's got Jawan Johnson. Chip, you've got
Sure.
Caden Durham.
I wouldn't mind Jawan Johnson. He deserves that, man. That dude's awesome.
All right, do you want him? I'll take Durham. I mean, shit.
Yeah, no. I like the other one of those. So it's gonna be
Guys,
one of those-
last night we swore that we would just take Trades Green, so I'm going to take Trades Green.
Fair. That's a good
And
point.
that's the easy answer because if we're inside
need
the
to get,
five,
we do need to get Nuss some stats because his stats weren't padded that well.
Fearless Leader says he wants to see Jelani Watkins in for Hilton, and Gabe says he wants to see Van Buren the most on offense.
Yeah, say enough.
I want to see Jelani too, and Van Buren.
I think I would like to see hypothetically Nuss go out at halftime. We're out, 4 touchdowns. Van Buren get like 2 runs with the ones, and then you sub out all the ones with the 2s, and Van Buren keeps going. I want Van Buren running with some ones. I still think Van Buren could be your guy next year. I know it's like a hot take, but
I agree.
Well,
No,
this
I
is the game
agree.
where you figure that out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this, I want to see it. So like that's the thing. Like I just want to see, even though it's little things, I just want to see a little bit. Let's just see what happens. But,
All right, so segue here. I'm not going to put a number on it. I'm just going to ask what the number is going to be. How many yards will Nussmeier throw for? I actually think it's going to be high because I think they're going to try to pad his stats. He's clearly the Heisman favorite. That's clearly going to become a recruiting, ploy for LSU.
We've seen Kelly do this.
So I'm going to say he's going to throw for 275 and 1/2.
Yep.
Yeah, and he might even come in first drive of the second half and boom, done. I know Kelly did that to Daniels.
I mean, I was
But
going to
the
say
defense was worse. I hear
Good
you,
point.
Chip. The defense was worse, though.
Good point. That's a valid.
I'll say Nuss is like 16 to 24 for like 285.
How many tuds?
3.
I'm gonna go 4.
No interceptions. It's weird because like I went back and looked at the Clemson game, like they were running so many 2 high safeties. That's why we're scattering it around. But it's like if we do that, Aaron Anderson still broke tackles. Like there's gonna be some dudes just breaking shit. And then we're just gonna also probably just throw up shit, even if it's 2 high safety, because like who cares? Why not?
Well, but I mean, he's been getting a lot of reviews from a lot of good heavy people, like we talked about last night. So,
Well,
besides Josh
Huh?
Bagpaid,
I missed one from Fearless Leader. He said Xavier Thomas as our Percy Harvin will make up for
Yeah.
Hilton's nervous pixie behavior.
We know what Pixie
yeah,
means.
that guy ain't nervous. Thomas ain't nervous.
No.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is like you have all these receivers and you're sitting there playing them, and shout to the cat behind you, Chip. That's the thing, like you have all these receivers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not going to play 7 receivers at Alabama. They're just not going to do it. And Hilton, you're right there on the edge of getting kicked out. I mean, your by far best players are Anderson, Xavion Brown. Nick Anderson's blocking his ass off. Kyle Parker is out there. So Hilton, where do you fit in, man? You got to fucking nut up, and he is falling behind the wayside for sure.
That's what Pot of Gold said today. They're like, dude, you are literally getting passed up, and you don't care.
It is, yeah.
You pouting. Even though I don't know if he was.
I don't think he's pouting. He's just fucking soft, man. He just is.
He's just a track guy. Nothing against track guys. Some of them aren't football guys. He's a track guy first.
Yeah, Jelani said he
And he's just.
Caden Durham's a football player and he's a track star.
Well, the thing is too, like if you look at Chris Hilton, this is the thing. I'm not going to try to get. I don't want to be like racist, but he's just like a nice, chill dude who just like, well, the Lord just. He didn't have the last couple of years and blah, blah, blah. He's got this beautiful smile and he's got like Flaugy as his girl. He's got everything he needs. He came from a good home. Like, what's he like fighting for? You know what I mean? We got fucking dudes out there who are fighting. Barian Brown is fucking fighting, dude. So if you're not fighting, then you're getting passed up. And it is what it is. Like, I wouldn't have to hate Chris Hilton, but it makes us better as a team, man. That's fine.
Chris Hilton would be great at Nebraska, and I say that because Trey
Palmer,
yeah, that's what came to mind. Like
Perfect.
He'd be great at a school like that, but here we just have too many dudes, man.
Yeah,
just too many dudes.
For sure.
So segue, who will be our leading receiver?
Oh, God, bro, I don't fucking...
Nick Anderson. I'm planting flag hard on Nick Anderson.
I'm gonna go Aaron. Just gonna go say.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to go. Fuck it, Chris Hilton, I guess. I mean, screw it. I mean, at some point they got to give him some deep balls. I think this game we're gonna throw like 8 random deep balls just because like fuck it, why not to put it on film?
Yeah,
and we're gonna be so much more athletic that we might just catch a couple.
That is what actually is going to be awesome about next week is they are just gonna throw shit to put on film.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say sleeper Kyle Parker.
I tell you what, if y'all knew how far Daniel Camp came with Kyle Parker. I've been screaming Kyle Parker's. I was watching that kid
high school football
and high school football. Yeah, we're sitting there watching him break records.
Going off.
Camp's like, I don't understand. And then Camp saw. He's like, he's this just going out there busting his ass. I love it, Daniel. It's beautiful to see.
He should. I accepted like during that game, the Clemson game, that this should be a guy I should embrace because he's out here fucking blocking defensive ends, doing everything right. And I need to get over the fact that he's 5'10", and I don't like he's 5'10". All of our fucking receivers are 5'10".
But he's not he's 5'11", 6 foot. He's a little bit bigger than you think, and he's more stocky. Like I get what you're saying. Like yes, he's not big, but he's not Aaron Anderson. Like he is stout. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. He can take on those dudes. Don't forget also against the USC last year, when we got down there in the inside the 5-yard line, the first play we ran was a little underscreen to him to get in the end zone. And so that's why he's
and
he broke his arm, so or whatever. But yeah.
That's why he's my sleeper. They have fed him the ball in the past in situations. And so
he's got talent, bro.
All right, so normally the question is, will Caden Durham get 100 yards? I'm going to modify this. Who will rush for more yards, Juwan Johnson or Caden Durham?
I think Caden Durham's going to have he's done it before where he's had 3 touches, 3 touchdowns. So
I'll say Juwan Johnson.
I'm going to go Juwan Johnson because I think he's going to get more carries.
Probably a safe bet.
Yeah, I think you saw how much Caden, even though, listen, Xavier Thomas is amazing. I love our offensive run game plan and whatever. But at the end of the day, like, Caden can't get hurt. Like
exactly, you got to get to next week.
Very important.
Yeah, so let's give him 6 carries and he'll fucking have 35 yards, and Juwan Johnson will have fucking 12 carries for 60 yards. You know what I mean? And whatever, but.
Who will lead the team in tackles?
Dude, so honestly, with this defense, it's impossible to guess. But I guess we can just throw something out there.
It'll be like 6 tackles.
I thought about this. Okay, Sonny Cumbie's an air raid guy. Their stats were weird against,
But they're not really
Southeastern.
like I think he's changed that because he doesn't have the personnel. Like
Yeah,
it's
but they
weird.
didn't run. They didn't really run the ball either.
I know I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like
They're just bad.
also,
So I think
well,
they're going to throw a lot of incompletions, and they're going to throw it a lot because they're going to be down a lot. So I think it's going to be a safety that ends up with the most tackles. So I'm going to go Deshaun Spears.
I'll say Halsey. Not Halsey. Not Halsey. Sorry, Cooley.
So like I think the opposite of you. I think they're just going to be running. I think they're run a lot to get the fuck out of there.
Get the paycheck and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I mean, bro, there's no chance. I
mean,
mean,
that's
Sonny
literally
Sonny Cumbie is already on the hot seat to the max. He cannot afford to fuck around with anything and anybody. So I'll just say,
he hates the media.
I mean, dude, like I would say Devon Keys.
Ooh, good one. Good one.
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, it'll be interesting to see some of those freshman linebackers.
Well, that's the thing. So, like, I think
All
I was thinking of a linebacker, but I'm like, okay, so like West, but West is going to play like all game. I think you're going to have Keys play a little bit in the first half, and then he's also going to carry over to the second half a lot to help break in like Breaker and stuff. So I think
that's
Keys
a
will
good
play a
one.
lot.
Breaker and Ross.
Yes.
Who will record the first sack?
Oh God, who knows?
I mean,
nobody would call the last one. I guess I'll go Peyton. Man, he was so close.
I'm just gonna go with the second best defensive player I've seen in a long time is besides Honey Badgers, Harold Perkins. I'll say it.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one. I think Kelly also talked about in his press conference today that the D line sacrificed themselves a lot so that guys like Woodland and Perkins could get sacks.
Sure.
The
so
defense isn't going to show stuff. They're not going to show
exactly.
Stuff
So I think you're going to be more base and therefore just let the D line eat. So I'm going Gooden.
God, that's a terrible pick by me. Fuck. Terrible pick. Yeah, I should have thought that. Like the defense isn't going to show anything. They're going to play man and just like a cover one. They're not doing
I think they're
shit.
still going to blitz because that's in Blake Baker's DNA. But it's just
it's
going
to be
basic
so
ass
generic,
come
bro.
off the edge.
So and
Perkins would abuse latex left tackle.
I think it's going to be one of those things like we get to if they like get to like our 35, Blake's going to be like, all right, fuck you guys. Y'all are not scoring. Now I'll dial up something crazy.
Fearless Leader says, I'm only being harsh on Hilton because I talked so much shit because I loved him so much, basically. I'm paraphrasing. And that's the same way a lot of us feel about Chris Hilton. My Chris Hilton love was last season and he burned me. So that's why I hate him. Fuck that guy.
I mean, I still love him. I just
you got injured.
You just have to
it was a bone bruise.
It was not a bone bruise.
No, it's not as
broken bone.
But regardless, I mean, it just is what it is. Like you look around, you're like, all right, look at these guys on the field. Who do I want off? I don't want any of them to sacrifice for Chris Hilton. I just don't. And I love Chris Hilton. I like Chris Hilton, but it just is what it is. And
can't play
doesn't mean I don't like. I like Chris Hilton. I was hoping Chris Hilton would be a star. I called him to be my breakout guy, and it's clear he's not going to be that guy. But it's what it is. I'd rather Barry Brown than him. Whatever.
I love Barry Brown.
Who will get the first interception?
I got one.
Go.
DJ Pickett.
That would be sick. I just don't think they're going to throw his way.
I mean, probably not, but I mean,
if they do,
guess what?
They're going to have to throw somewhere. Are you throwing it at Delane?
They ain't throwing it to Delane after last week. They're going to be like, well, you know, I know that this 6'5" motherfucker is like just swallowing up our receivers, but like we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him in pass coverage.
How is that guy created?
And so they're gonna throw it, whatever. But that's.
I'm gonna go PJ Woodland.
I'm gonna go Mansour Delaney.
That's a good one. That's
yeah. I mean,
so we've got all three corners.
No.
Watch it be Ashton Stamps.
It's gonna be fucking Jordan.
This is the week.
By the way, Jordan did really come. There was like three different plays that I don't know if Klubnik. I think looking back, I think Klubnik did it on purpose. But if he would have thrown a better ball, they would have been picked off. Like there was one where Jordan West or Witt was guarding a corner route, and he just sailed it high, but Jordan was right there. There's another one with DJ Pickett was right there. There's another one with somebody else. I mean, we could have had so many turnovers, but I really do think Klubnik saw those guys and was like, I'm just going to try to throw this away. And that's what really jacks me up about the future. And fucking Lenore saw us be like, well, I'm just going to fucking throw it. I don't care. I'm so athletic. Fuck you, Lenore's.
Fearless Leader says
Let's throw
Caleb
it 30 feet
Jackson.
over your head.
Fearless Leader says Caleb Jackson goes for 100 yards and says Pyburn leads the team in tackles. I would love to see that. But I think Pyburn's
I would
another
love to
guy
see
you might
both.
save for the Florida game.
If Caleb Jackson has gotten so screwed the last 2 years or the last year. Plus,
I would like to see him get 100.
I would love
That'd
to
be
see.
amazing. It'd be amazing. I would love that.
I do think they are. That's not a bad. I do think they're going to give him the ball.
Hopefully,
Right,
just give him a chance.
So last week I asked, will Ramos make a kick over 45 yards, which he did. So I'm going to change it up this week. And Chip kind of already alluded to the question that I was going to ask. Will Aaron Burrell get a field goal attempt?
I hope so, man. I wish he'd take what's his name's spot.
At all, like just in general.
Just in general, will we give him a shot to kick a field goal?
Yes.
Yes.
I think they're going to give him a. I think if there's a deep one, he's going.
I think after
First quarter.
Ramos cramped, I think you got to give that dude a little bit of like, give him a couple of reps, field goal, like whatever it is.
I mean, he buried that 52 yards.
I mean, bro, like listen, I like Ramos. Like it's that what I still think he did. I still do think he cramped up, but he also kicked the field goal in like maybe the hardest situation that we've had, and you just got screwed from 40.
His pussy cramped.
40, whatever, man. He gave the fucking 53-yarder. So Josh,
Was it
it would've been
53 or
good, and
52? I thought it was 53.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Though,
it doesn't fucking matter. He kicked it over 50.
No, it matters. Chip's trying to take a yard away from him. Record books.
You're shitting on him too, calling him pussy cramp.
I'm not shitting on him.
I'm saying Daniel's shitting on him.
I'm saying Chip's trying to take a
not
yard
think
away
he
from
had
him.
that leg, and I was very surprised, and I was like, okay.
They said they put him on like some sort of track man and checked his
I
leg
told
speed.
you. Yeah, he said that Burrell was tracking. It's like a swing speed, and his leg speed is that of the upper echelon of NFL guys. And Ramos went up like 5 miles an hour, so now he has an NFL quality leg. They basically said that like he pretty much this also kind of pissed me off. Kelly basically was like, "Oh yeah, he kind of topped out at like 48 last year." And I'm like, "So then why were we kicking 52 with him if you know he couldn't kick over 48?" You're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah."
And you had Bigfoot on the bench, and you still trotted him out there.
So then Kelly was like, kind of like, "Oh yeah, we feel good up to like 55 with him this year." You're like, "Okay," but then he kicks that 53-yard, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like he had a little bit of room. Seriously, I still don't want that. I still rather Bigfoot, but regardless, like his first pick of the year.
Who's the Muslim coach? The Muslim coach?
Yeah, Amin.
Yeah,
Slade Roy.
Only Muslim I like. Well,
No,
that and Cat Stevens too.
No, it's not Slade Roy. Slade Nagel.
Slade
Slade-
Nagel. Yeah.
Slade Roy.
Slade Roy.
Slade Roy's an inside joke. I don't think Nathan was at that game. So was it Kelly's first year, Chip? That Slade Roy.
We saw.
So Nathan, you know how the players run out of the tunnel in the north end zone and they run all the way to the south end zone right in front of our seats, and they all get on a knee and pray. Slade Roy used to get on both knees with his arms out in front of him, like facing down, head down. Yes. And so me and Chip were like, why is he doing this? And then I made the joke.
Yeah, but Muslims Muslims go down and they like.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing. And I go, oh, he's Muslim. And I said it like deadpan. I said it deadpan serious.
He goes, you didn't know he's Muslim? I'm like, really? I would never expected that.
So we called him the Muslim for 2 years.
Everybody worships in their own way, guys. Chip, you just fucking spent all weekend with Ernie. You know this.
Yeah, but I like Christians.
I know. Anyway, we got to get off this. Go, Daniel.
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah, because he's about to make the
I know.
religion of
we're
peace
about to talk about
joke.
all kinds. Yeah, we're about to talk about all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, look,
Mostly me.
listen.
Mostly
Well,
me.
we got
No, we're not listening. We're not listening. Go.
Muslims are Muslims.
Dan, it's on you. It's on you.
It's a peaceful religion. There's
No.
a piece of you there. There's a piece of you there. There's a piece of you there after you get
Ah, stop it, man. We don't fearless leaders in Japan, man. We don't know anything about fearless leader, man. We got international. We got to keep up international relations.
There's radicals in all religions. That's a funny joke, but it doesn't represent
They
everybody
hate
as
the
a whole.
Muslims too, the Buddhists.
Anyway,
Daniel, get a hold of this. Next
last
let's go.
question, the last one. Okay. What will the Sunday headline of the Advocate Sports section be?
I mean,
Route.
yeah.
Tiger,
I mean,
I got it. Tigers dog walk. Louisiana Tech.
Bulldogs.
No, you can't. You can only say dog one
yeah,
time.
it's dog walk.
Come on, I did my homework. I thought about that.
Oh,
I
nice.
just say like on to the next.
1-0 again.
I might say one. I was going to say one to the next. I know I care about this. Everybody's pointing at Florida. Florida's playing. I think they play South. Actually, I think they play South Florida this week. Is that South
They do.
Florida?
I have them covering. I have South Florida covering.
That's a little bit. I mean,
It'll
South-
probably be
I-
closer, but you can't take anything away from it because they'll be looking ahead.
It's 17. It's a
South Florida
17
looks.
point.
Bro, South Florida fucking killed Boise. I know Boise's not that great, but like their quarterback is a baller, dude. He's a big old motherfucker that runs and passes. And I love that guy.
He's a good dude. Yeah, I might do a season with them. Anyways, but they it's 17 point. I think 17 points. I do
17
think
and a half,
Florida's
yeah.
going to be looking to. That's why I have a bet on it in my parlays.
All right, so that wraps up everything we've got for tonight. Nate said he might want to take tomorrow night off. I've got somebody who's willing to fill in for you if that's the case. Was that my
Man, I don't really
possum
have
again?
anything to do.
No, it's
so
just a
not
wind.
I mean,
We'll
I
just
just
play
want
it by ear.
Yeah, tomorrow night we have
I just want to have something to talk about. Like I don't like
Zombie Bob wants to come on tomorrow night.
Yeah, but what are we gonna talk about?
You know
we
him; he
sit
just
there-
wants to ramble.
That's fine. I mean, I'll be here. I'm not doing shit, man. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Tomorrow will kind of just be a free for all with Zombie Bob. He likes to, as Matt Flynn says, crop dust sports. Just kind of comment here and there from 30,000 feet or 3,000 feet, like a crop duster. He doesn't like to dive in deep, just kind of sprinkle in stuff here or there.
But so that's my
We
point
could
is that
follow
we
up
have
with
to-
him about Arch Manning. 'Cause he's a big Arch Manning guy.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
big.
I
New
would
Orleans
love.
guy.
I've been wanting to. As somebody who watches, I'm watching all these. I'd love to talk about some teams. I'd love to talk about some other things going on outside of.
Well, let's do that tomorrow. You come on.
Yeah, I would like to do that too. That's
we'll
why I
get
tried-
Zombie. It'll be the four of us, and we'll do that.
And we can dive into some more of Josh Pate's dumbass takes.
Yeah, so it's
Awesome.
perfect.
We'll have
We'll-
another one tomorrow.
I'll send him some dick pics tonight and see if he responds to me.
So it'll be our crop dusting segment
Perfect.
tomorrow.
I hate that guy, dude. I hate that guy. As Tim
Josh
Dillon
Pate?
said, Tim said Dillon. Never mind. I won't say it. I
Just stop.
won't
Just
say
stop. Just
I won't
stop.
say-
You just said Tim Dillon. I'm just like, stop. Fucking stop.
it.
Gabe
All
says the headline will be "Hold that dog." Does that mean we lose? Is that like
Yeah, that would be
a
No,
play
no,
on
that
"Hold
means-
that tiger"?
It's a play on hold that tiger.
But that would mean La Tech would win. It'll probably be
Yeah, I don't think
something
we will.
lame like Tigers.
Here comes the kid.
No, like Tigers beat Bulldogs. Something
No,
like
I saw Here Comes the Kid once. It was when Brandon Harris played New Mexico State.
that was a hell of a game by Brandon.
The next
Harris,
day,
though.
it's like, Here comes the kid.
That was a hell of a game. And God,
Look,
did we not know how
we
bad he
went-
would end up being.
Here's the thing. We deserved 2019. We went through fucking hell, boys. Like
And that dude
even,
hates us.
even 2011, we went through fucking hell. I mean, it was the greatest season, and then it got taken from us in the worst way.
Are you saying the quarterback play was hell?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what less
Because you're
like,
a Jordan Jefferson guy, and I don't think I've ever
stop
heard
it.
you say that.
Stop it. Daniel, you obviously know.
Wasn't his
Like,
fault though. Wasn't his
I
fault.
know that the offense was a joke. It was terrible. We fucking were. J.C. Copeland got 5 handoffs in a national championship. He got a handoff on 3rd and 9. He was a fullback.
I
The
will
point
never
is-
forget that last play of the third quarter in 2012 against Alabama. J.C. Copeland down the
Fumbled.
sideline. No, he didn't fumble.
Oh,
that was
wait.
the time he had that 60-yard reception.
Oh,
Down
Oh
the
yeah,
LSU
yeah.
side.
Me and Chip were there. We were sitting with.
No, he's talking about the Alabama game that was here. The one.
Oh,
2012.
I'm thinking 13.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
It
13.
was in the third quarter. I'll never
Yes.
forget rewatching.
Dude, I think I
He had a
punched Chip
holding
in the
call.
chest like 5 times. That place was so lit after that run. So
Dude,
that's
that
how
was
I choose to remember
fun.
J.C. Copeland.
Yeah,
I mean, I love J.C. Coleman. He's the man. I
I
love
always
him.
remember the Nate and I right in front of
Him
us.
fumbling at the 1 yard line.
Like we didn't even
down
and
9
you know who calls
points.
the fumble too. You know, who fucking calls the fucking
No,
fumble.
I actually don't. Who?
Oh, it was fucking douchebag for freaking what's his name? The safety. What's his name's brother went to Miami. The one who's like, mom wanted him to go to LSU, and he's like,
Moses?
no,
No.
it wasn't the other one. The safety from
Oh shit. I know he's talking about the fucking
his brother
God.
Miami. Remember?
Yes.
Where's he
yes,
from?
And originally went to Florida and punched some guy on the sidelines.
Yes. Oh my God, bro.
Gerald Willis?
Gerald
Yes,
Willis
Willis.
is yes.
Brother,
Yeah, it was
but
his-
the other
his
guy's
brother.
name was,
Oh,
was-
it was different
His
last
brother,
name. He went to
his
Dutchtown.
brother, what'd you say?
Went to Dutchtown?
Yes.
went to touchdown and played for the Giants.
God, bro. Landon Collins.
Landon Collins. Is he still in the league?
Fuck no, bro. I mean, he's old, dude. And he was like an in the box safety. He's been out of the league for like 7 years. But yeah.
How did I remember Gerald
I
Willis?
thought he was in the league still in the 20s.
Well, because he said he punched a guy, so like, oh yeah, like,
Whoa, because
Remember-
Chip said Miami and Florida. That's it. Yeah. That's
Jared
how-
Willis punched a guy. Did he punch a Miami guy?
yeah, he got a fight with teammates. Yeah,
He was
yeah,
crazy.
they're like, he was like robbing them shit. Yeah, no, that's the whole.
Like-
But listen, we went through all that shit. We went through shit where it was just like we were constantly like right there, but then we weren't really. And then if we threw a forward pass, we jacked, and then 2019 happened. And we're just like, hell yeah, like this
Joe
is
Burrow
life.
tried to fight Jared Willis.
We're like, this is life. And then 2020 happened, and we all of a sudden have not been able to stop anybody for years. We went through just hell on one end, and it just flipped on its head to the opposite. And we deserve this.
Now we're
And I
Andy
think-
Dufresne.
That
And I
just made
think,
me
yeah,
think of Joe
I'm
Burrow.
gonna crawl through 500 yards of shit, and I'm gonna come out clean on the other side.
Gabe says his headline means that we would win.
That's
I don't
just shy of
understand how.
5 football fields.
And also, Gabe said, by the way, what was the headline on Sunday? So Gabe didn't watch last night's show, apparently. Gabe, we gave you 25% credit
Yeah.
because you hedged your bets. Your headline was that we won, but your prediction was that we lost. The headline in the paper was 1-0 boy.
Yeah, and you also misspelled. You were very adamant about your spelling, so we can't give you credit for that either. So
Yeah, because it was 1-0, just
Don't give me
the
credit.
numerical values.
I still don't. I don't understand. Want to know?
So he gets
boy.
25% credit.
Want to know, boy?
I got to read
Why?
the article. It's still on my paper, on my dining room.
Can you
table.
read it? It's probably
The
disgusting.
the paper's like faded and wet because I was out of town, but I got to
Yeah.
figure out what that was a reference
That's
to.
crazy. You still get a paper.
Everyone
I'm-
loves it, man.
I'm an 80-year-old man in spirit.
By the way, do y'all
Motherfucker is
remember?
a
do
yo-ho
y'all
man.
There's
remember-
there's no
y'all
better.
remember Burrow fighting Jared Willis.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's no better feeling in the world than waking
Don't
up
say
on
it.
a
Don't say this.
crisp,
Don't say this. I already know what
cool
you're gonna
morning.
say.
You know that first chill you get in fall?
Yeah.
Walking outside and getting the paper for that first.
We actually just
crisp-
had that here.
We have not had that here.
You know it's gonna be the best.
Pleasant
You're-
today, but it's still
Here's
90.
you're gonna wake up. This is gonna be the best. Is you're gonna wake up and you're gonna get some coffee, and then your little boy is gonna run. You're gonna open up the door. You'd be like, Davis, go run out there and get the paper. He's
Oh,
gonna
I've
run
done
out
that.
there.
I've done that a
Yeah,
handful
and
of
you're
times.
gonna sit there and just
Harry lets that
people are-
happen.
People are gonna drive by and give him
Yeah.
a little this.
He doesn't run the street.
Yeah,
He actually
I mean,
listens really well.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
old enough to know that don't fucking run
Oh,
the
yeah.
street. Yeah,
I think he does listen well. I think he's a good kid.
yeah. That's what my mom used to do back in the day. She's like, "Hey, go get the fucking ad." Like, not the fuck. She wouldn't say fuck, but she'd be like, "Go get the newspaper." And he'd be like, "Yes, I get to get the newspaper." And I'd sprint out there. I'm like, "I got the newspaper."
You know, the other thing that both my kids love doing is taking out the trash.
Yeah.
The bag is literally like bigger than both of them. And they're like,
They're both dragging the trash.
Yeah.
They're taking the trash out. Take the
Dude, it was
trash out,
45 degrees in Cincinnati this week.
boy. Yeah, that's nice.
Felt amazing.
Can't wait.
90
Actually,
here.
It was chilly here. I mean, today the high was like 79. It was fantastic.
It did
We
felt
did
great.
good.
All right, guys, we'll be back. Hold on, let me make sure there was no more comments before
It
we.
was 63 here tonight.
Gabe says he should have gotten 75% credit. Gabe, we already voted on it. You got 25% credit.
Gabe, you lost half your credit because you picked us to fucking lose. That's automatic 50%.
I picked them
off,
to
okay?
lose. Did I pick them to lose, Dan? That's probably.
I think it was he picked 24, 28.
And then
Clemson,
you were adamant about the O part, which I loved. I was there for it, but it didn't happen. So we can't just give you credit. So you get 25%.
and you still got more right than any of us.
Yeah,
So,
we're still
Yeah,
take
getting
the 25% and run with
Yeah,
it.
we're
We got
giving this. We're
zero.
25.
zero.
Honestly, at the end, like the way we're going with these things, by the end of the year, 25% might win this thing.
Tomorrow night, we're talking about other teams.
Yeah, we'll just
Good. 'cause
Yeah, we'll
Kentucky
figure it out tomorrow
sucks.
during the day.
Kentucky is very bad.
yes.
Toledo's not bad though. Toledo's not bad,
Valid.
but yeah, they're not.
You don't just walk into the glass bowl.
I mean, here's the thing: Kentucky plays Ole Miss this weekend, and I'm very curious because if Ole Miss should beat them, in my opinion, by like 20 points, right?
Is it
Like
at
3
Kentucky or
touchdowns.
is it at Ole
Yeah,
Miss?
at
It's it's at Kentucky. But like, still, man, if you can't fucking just like, I'll say at least 17. How about 14, 17? If they struggle, I'll be
think-
like, all right.
That's
think
going to be
Ole Miss
Josh
wins.
Payne's favorite player tomorrow. The Ole Miss quarterback.
Yes, I could totally see that. He throws for like 5 touchdowns and Josh
Yeah,
Pate
I mean,
puts
you
Ole
You know,
Miss
he
number
threw.
one.
God, who they played Georgia State. He threw for 2 interceptions in the first half against Georgia
Did he?
State. He didn't have very good stats.
And they won
which-
63-7 still.
Yeah, it's a joke.
That's probably why Josh Payne ain't sucking him off. He does like
Yeah, it's all
BBC.
true.
My prediction for Kentucky is Stoops gets fired and they hire Summerall at the end of the season.
I was okay. So yeah, you said that last night. That what if they hire what if Baker? I was like, I forgot. Summerall played.
Summerall went to Kentucky.
Yeah, played and coached there.
Yeah.
They
That'd
want
be
him.
That'd be
And I
it.
think him.
If you're Summerall, you have to take that. That's also a death trap.
Tomorrow night, I want to talk about Summerall's beef with Northwestern. Remind us to talk about that.
Well, I didn't like it.
Let's do
I
it.
didn't
I
like
didn't like that either. That could go a bunch of different ways.
I'm here for it.
All right, guys. See
All right, Bob.
y'all tomorrow.
Later.